Welcome back to BJP Lifestyle, guys. Today we're going to be finally doing a nice little upgrade here in the front end. The Amazon package just came, so if you guys are wanting to get everything that I have in the video, I'm going to go ahead and go over in a second, but everything will be linked down below. And before this video starts, of course, if you guys are not already a part of the family here, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Of course, click that like button to help the YouTube algorithm, help other people get this video out there. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into the stuff that we're going to use for this install. So let me first go ahead and finish opening up this package here from Amazon. First thing we got here is, we got this box inside of a box, and then we got this box. So this box should be our little rivet gun. Yep, so this is going to be our rivet gun. I didn't bring scissors out here, so we're going to have to wing it with this drill bit, which I'll talk about in a second as to why it's out here. So what we're gonna do is just open this up, try not to damage it because I'll probably be returning this. So here it is. This will be linked down below, of course. Oh boy, I'm throwing everything everywhere. So basically what this is just a rivet gun, so you're just gonna squeeze it like so. It's actually made of metal, which is actually nice. I was surprised. I actually thought it was gonna be plastic. Seems pretty good quality and pretty decent. And then it comes with 40 rivets, 10 of each different size. If you are doing this and you're going to be taking the bumper off, then you're probably going to be using these ones, the biggest ones, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and try and do it without taking the bumper off, which is what I'll show you in a second here. But I did get these just in case because I was going off of YouTube comments, so I'm not sure how trustworthy they're going to be as far as these tools go. So we'll see on that one. Let me go ahead and just tape off. Alright, let's get into this box here. So this box is containing our actual grill inserts, which seem to be packaged differently than I expected. So we got some foam inside of here. That's fancy, awesome, great. Thanks so much for the foam. And then we got them kind of wrapped up here. So I just got some of these. These are like shears, which I actually got for this, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna need them or not, so we'll see. I probably will, but. So it comes in this nice taped together. I'm just kind of making a mess here. So it comes in this nice taped together giant package. It looks like they're all across though, and they're just kind of folded up. So let's go ahead and pull these out. Plastic out of here. They also come in a little foam to protect them. Let's see what they look like. Okay, so they look pretty good. They're just like a matte black. They're not the gloss black, which is what I ordered, was matte black. But these are the clip-in ones. Make sure that you're going to the proper link down below and you're going to the actual right one, because there's going to be ones that are matte black like this with the clips, which is what you need, and ones that are adhesive, so you don't want to order the wrong ones. So I'll link the correct ones, these ones down below. So that's why I got these. These are just like little snips, got them at Harbor Freight, and I'm just going to use them to snip this plastic nicely. As you can see, they're all connected. Alright, my camera battery died, so swap that out. Alright, so now that we have these, we're going to go ahead and wrap them back up pretty decently so that we can throw them to the side. Okay, so we have those. Now, like I said, I got some snips, which I would recommend. You could probably use scissors or something, but it's super easy to just get a pair of these. I think they were like $3 or something like that at Harbor Freight. And this is just going to let me cut those nice and easily and get a nice clean cut. Now, as far as other things go, this is just a standard drill bit. Like I said, every single thing in this video will be linked down below, so you can go ahead and get everything that you need. We just have a standard drill bit. And then this guy, and then we got obviously standard drill, DeWalt power drill. You could use any brand. And then this is going to be the guy that's supposed to be the savior, the lifesaver of this whole thing. And that's this piece right here, which is flexible, so you can get it down in there, as well as a 90-degree at the end automatically, so you don't have to fight with it. Shout out my friend for having this and letting me borrow it. But yeah, so if you don't know how this works, it does come with this little handle which just screws onto the side. You're not gonna need that because you're gonna be stuffing this thing down in there, but that's a little feature that's cool. So basically all you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and take your drill, just like this. If you don't know, you're gonna loosen this up here. As you can see in the front, the little teeth in there are gonna loosen up. You're gonna just slide this guy right in there, make sure it lines up with the teeth properly. Okay, tighten it down. Tighten it down and make sure it locks. Okay, now it's locked in there. So now as you see, the end is gonna spin. Should be able to see it, hopefully, maybe. Okay, and then all you're gonna do is just pull this side of the bit down and slide the bit right in there. It's super strong magnetic, so it's good to go, and it's gonna lock right in there. And then now you're good to go. And yeah. So let's go see if we can start taking the front panel off. You're also gonna need some panel poppers. I did not bring those out with me. I'm gonna have to go grab those, but I'll show you in a second when I go to pop off the top panel what you're gonna need to do with those. But again, link for everything down below. All right, now all you're gonna need is some plastic like trim panel poppers. And you're really gonna have to pop this one, I'm showing it, this one right here, as well as this one right here. So there's just two right here in the front, and that's just gonna allow you to peel this kind of plastic piece back. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So just a quick tip, in order to do it, if you see the little piece at the top, you're just gonna pop this piece in the top. You don't have to pop the whole thing. So you're just gonna go ahead and get under it with the panel popper. You see it'll pull up just like this. You're gonna pull it out, and that's gonna come out like a key almost. And then you can go ahead and put that in your pocket or wherever, and then go ahead and pull up the whole, I usually go right under here, and just go ahead and pop the whole piece up, and then you can pull this whole locking nut right out, and this will be free for you to kind of peel back and work with. So once you get these two little pins out, you're gonna be able to just kind of pry this whole thing back. It's pretty simple, it's just pulling on it pretty much, and there's just a couple little clips that kind of hold it in. See, you can get enough room there to get a drill bit down there or whatever. It's gonna give us enough room to hopefully be able to take these pieces out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it here. We got one whole piece out, so let's see what's gonna happen if how do I get this out now? All right, so we got the whole piece out here. That was fairly simple, which kind of gives me access to the other holes a little bit better even, so I can kind of get my hand in here and catch them, so that's cool. I'm just gonna lay them like up here, so kind of keep them in order. But yeah, let's go ahead and knock out these other ones and see what we got going on. So the exact thing that I said was going to happen about not having a magnetic bit just happened, and it fell down. So, alright, my other battery's about to die, so I'm going to have to go put one on charge real quick because I've been leaving my camera on. But basically I dropped one screw and two bolts down there already, and I only have 2 of them out. So 2 of the, what, 7? So that's tough. I did have to rig this thing up because there's like a horn. So I put a drill bit into like a short ratchet and a nice short drill bit, and then I can kind of force it in there and slowly get it out. So far it's a pain, way harder than I expected. So yeah, I'll catch back up with you, I guess. Alright, I have like no battery left on my camera, but I finally got these things out. It was a pain, my arms are all cut up. I would definitely recommend you get some mechanics gloves. I'll have them down in the description as well. But basically now I gotta take all these pieces apart, and I'll show you that in a second. I definitely recommend you get some of these clippers. Like I said, I'll have them down in the description. They snip this off perfectly. So now what you're gonna do is just take these, line them up, and they're gonna swap in. Basically, you're just gonna pop these little tabs around, which you'll probably do what I just did and snap some of them because they're very fragile, so you gotta be very careful. I just snapped that one right there. So you can just kind of put a little pressure, I believe, and then kind of pull them apart. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop them in. You see the silver one here that we just took out, and then you see this is the black one that pops in, and then we're just gonna go and do the rest. One quick little tip when you're taking the silver ones out is these little push tabs, is you're gonna wanna kind of like push on one just enough to get it to pop out. Sometimes they can be kind of a fight, but once you get that one to pop out, go to the opposite side, like across from it, and then do the same thing and kind of pop that out, and then you kind of free it a little bit. And then the other two should be able to kind of come off and wiggle out just a little bit easier, just by wiggling the silver piece around as trying to pull that last bracket out. As you can see here, I'm down to like 3, and we're just gonna wanna make sure that these ones are all out still. And then it's just down to this last one, and yeah, I'll just wiggle it around and it'll come right out. All right, so that was an absolute nightmare. Battery's still trying to die here on me, but I'm trying to just finish up this last shot. Finally just got it done. It took forever. I'll probably give a better shot once I am able to get a good video showing everything that I've done so far. Finally just buttoned it back up, super easy. It was super quick. It's about to start raining, so it kind of gets drizzled on a little bit. One tip for the ones that have like the horn in front of it, which are like these two, which are like the third and second ones over from the sides that have the horn behind it. If you pull it back as much as you can to you this way, and put a ratchet with just a single little socket on it with a little attachment, and jam it in there between the horn and then push back so it has some back pressure, you can get those guys off. Overall, did that tool make it easier? Probably 1,000 times easier than it should have been normally, but it still was a pain in the ass. So if you guys have low patience like I do, then you probably won't want to do it. So as I was just saying before my battery died here, this is what it looks like after. It looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and close this in a second for you to show you. But yeah, so if you guys have low patience with, so that's what it looks like now, much better. But if you guys have low patience like I do as far as tedious little things like that and then getting annoyed super easily and getting pissed off, you might want to just take the bumper off because this is super pain in the ass. I think I might have just said a lot of words, but yeah, I'm gonna beep them out, so it's fine. But yeah, so that's what it looks like now, all black instead of these cheap little plastic silver ones. I mean, these are plastic too, but the black on black looks good with the black on everything else. If you didn't see the caliper video, it's up now. There's the calipers. So I'm gonna do an overview video soon, but yeah, the first few mods are on the Jeep, and we're going. We got a bunch of other stuff ordered and coming in to do to the Jeep, so make sure you guys click that like button down below if you enjoyed this video. Of course, comment any questions that you have, and any comments as far as if you did this or if you're gonna do this or anything like that. And of course, subscribe to stay tuned for future content. Like I said, tons and tons of videos coming for the Jeep, so make sure you do click that subscribe button, and that's gonna be it for this video. Peace.